What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, along with my boy Elton Mayweather, E Money from Vegas, the new money man, and my bro Smooth Cat,
Smooth cut.
smooth operator from Chicago, and we back with another Google Hangout. And tonight we will be discussing last night's HBO and Showtime card. Also, one of the guys seen the Antonio Margarito, Jorge, I think Pazzi fight, whatever. They can discuss that. We can discuss that. We're not gonna hold y'all long. It'll be an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but we're about to get it started now. Elton, since I don't think me and Mike seen the Showtime card, want you to enlighten us on what happened, give your thoughts on each fight, and your impressions. I guess your grade on the fighters that participated on last night's fight card.
As far as the Showtime cards, Julian Williams win a couple rounds with his opponent. I mean, he actually showed some growth. He actually got hit a little bit more than what he's used to. But actually, when he got him in trouble, he actually put him in the trunk and actually finished him. Um, and Conor Douglas, another coming prospect, he ended up getting overwhelmed by older Russian fighter. I actually forget his name, but it was a pretty good fight. He actually showed some heart, but he ended up getting knocked down 3 times and ended up stopped in the 10th round. And the first fight with Guerrero and I can't even think of his name.
Tony Harrison.
Yeah, Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison put his punches together good. He ended up stopping him in I actually want to say the fifth or sixth round because I was switching back and forth between that one and the Ali and Vargas fight. So so I caught bits and pieces of that one.
So now back to the prospect that you said got knocked out last night. What was his name again? Antonio Douglas.
Antoine Douglas.
So
Yeah,
are you still highly? What was he? Middleweight, super middleweight.
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 So what was it? The chin weak or was it too big of a step
Pressure,
up?
pressure bust pipes.
Like a mere mom type fight. It just it's nothing like he can't bounce back from, or you may it's not.
It was just a guy who was in his grill throwing 70, 80 punches around. I mean, he actually showed heart. It ain't like he backed down.
Quit.
It was a time in the ninth. I actually thought he was gonna stop the other guy, but it actually the guy came to fight. He actually said when they did the pre-fight interviews how he's gonna win the fight, and he came out and did it just like that. So
So are you still high on Douglas?
I was never high on him to begin with. I actually seen him here and there, but I always thought like Julian Williams is the guy I'm high on.
So you know Julian Williams called out Jermell Charlo, even though
Called him a
Steve
turkey.
Steve Fisher kept
He
fucking it
called
up.
Jamal.
No, he called Jermell. No, Jamal. You right, Smooth Cat. He called Jamal out. He basically called both of them, but he mean he was talking directly towards Jamal. So what do you think about that matchup? Cause I think Jamal, man, he can punch. I mean, he can punch and he can box. But I don't know about his chin though, cause he William said he been fighting a lot of you know has-beens or never was.
Yeah, it's a fight that I definitely hope happens. And if it doesn't, you only could blame the one of the two fighters because they are both managed by Al Heyman. So they know, hey, that guys with top ranked main events, Golden Boy. So we can't fight. So if y'all don't fight, it is on YouTube. And Julian Williams seemed to most definitely want it. So I don't see no reason for it not to happen. There shouldn't be no politics behind it. It should be done in the next 4 or 5 months. And I
Okay.
actually see it 50-50, but
Okay.
I will pick J Rock because I like him a little more than Charlo. But 50-50, either one can win the fight. So
Okay. So what would you grade over Showtime's card overall on a 1 to 10 scale?
It, I mean, everybody got knocked out, so all the fights was exciting. So about a good 8.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on to the HBO card headlined by King Kong, Luis Ortiz taking on Tony break his wife's hip, Thompson. Um, you know, and on the undercard we had Jesse. I got a lot of lucky wins. Vargas taking on Saddam, not Muhammad Ali. So you know,
And you gonna get us blackballed.
nah, man, I like you, Saddam Ali. I picked you to win too, but I was disappointed that you talking about your ankle hurt. But you know how we do it, Elton. Smooth Cat. We gotta keep it real. You know, it's all jokes. They should be sensitive. They making millions of dollars anyway. So who are we to them? But yeah, Smooth Cat. What do you think about Jesse Vargas and
You know what?
Ali last night?
I said because I didn't catch the first couple of rounds originally because I was out. But once I got in, JG basically he was like, okay. He said, "Do you see what Vargas is doing?" He said, "All you hear is HBO. They constantly hyping up Saddam Ali and talking about what he doing." He said, "But slowly but surely, Vargas is beating his ass, and he's getting ready to stop him."
Yep.
And I promise you, when I started watching it, it's like, hey, everything he was saying, it like started happening. I'm looking, then he caught him with that 1-2 and dropped him at the end of the round. And honestly, if you really look at that, that was supposed to be the knockout there. The referee trying to wrestle with him and put him in a certain corner. No, you point to the corner. You don't go over there to put him in no damn corner. That's not your place. But anyway, I think they were trying to save Saddam Ali last night. And like I
Yep.
said, hey, I picked Saddam to win. And I don't mind being wrong. But this is I say this is one of the first times Jesse Vargas actually he shocked me because he was by far he was the better fighter, the stronger fighter. He looked more mentally into it. Saddam Ali looked like he was lost in water at times.
And just go ahead, Elton, because I got some strong uh, views and opinions on this fight. But go ahead before I go in.
Honestly, I actually think it was you yesterday who actually put is Saddam Ali a sleeper in the welterweight division. I was one of the few people who said no,
That was me. Yes. Yeah, that was me.
and I was like, I mean, I didn't pick a winner, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I already knew he was gonna lose. But I mean, because I don't think highly of Jesse Vargas either. But actually, what yesterday showed was the different training environments. Jesse Vargas is pretty good, but he then came up in the Mayweather gym, so you can see his pedigree is better because he's used to high class sparring. And actually, from what they were saying, Saddam Ali spar actually guys from his neighborhood. That's a for that personally. I don't know. I don't think he's more talented than a guy. If you want getting good work in the gym, it actually don't matter. And actually, what Jesse Vargas did, he he actually kept pounding him over the top, hitting him in the temple. You can basically see what was coming from round 2, and then Harold Letterman was giving Saddam Ali rounds where I'm like, he just got his ass whooped in that round. What are you watching?
You
And
know.
the ref saved him a few times. I'm like, but but he actually showed no actually defensive reflexes at all. It was like Vargas hit him with the right hand whenever he wanted. So
Man, well, obviously I was wrong. I picked Saddam Ali by stoppage. And I'm kind of surprised that, he went out the way he did. Not saying he quit because obviously he was in no condition to continue. I mean, I'm glad the ref jumped in when he did, because Jesse Vargas was getting his ass in the worst way. Um, But because looking at he fought the Santana guy who was a solid fight. Then he fought Carlos Abreu, who I was like, man, I think I was iffy on that fight. I might have picked him. I'm not gonna say I did for sure, but there was
Yeah,
a
I
fight.
picked Evergood.
I think I picked. Didn't I pick Ali? I
I
think I
picked
did.
Evergood on that one. I remember that one.
I think I might have picked Ali because we was going back and forth in it, but I knew I was nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? I still think that Ali can be a very good fighter. I think he may need to change trainers, like you said. Quality of sparring is a big key. In this at this level of fighting, you got to be able to get top 10, top 15, top 20 guys. You know, in your gym to spar with you, give you some good work, show you different things from future opponents you may be uh man, she was good on a collision course with. And I think that maybe a new trainer, could show him some different things. And he needs to break away from New York, I guess, for at least one fight to see how it works. Because if you're gonna be, you know, sparring your best friends from your childhood who got no boxing experience and nothing, that's not gonna get you nowhere. It's gonna get you beat up time and time again. And I was just surprised that Jesse Vargas did it. But then again, I'm not because Jesse Vargas has fought Tim Bradley. He fought the what's the guy name from Africa? Oh, Amatusa, whatever his name started.
Lucky Boy Omatosa.
Yeah, Amatosa. He fought the guy that Broner beat. He fought oh boy that McDonough beat. That a lot of people beat. Josecito Lopez. I mean, so he's been paddle tested. And one thing nobody never heard me say this, but I always said to myself that Vargas is a tough fighter. I mean, he's really tough. I mean, he's tough, has a very good chin, and he's a talented fighter. I just thought that, man, the bad taste, with them lucky decisions kind of you cloud your judgment because you feel sorry for the guys who you felt won or really did clearly win. But Vargas, man, props to him, two-time champion. 140, 147, legit WBO champion at that because he either was gonna fight Bradley again or he was gonna like he fought Ali last night. And Ali is not no horrible fighter by any means of the imagination. Everybody loses. He lost. He has to adjust and decide if he wants to find things in his boxing career or he wants to keep getting that ass beat because he's not giving himself the best chance to win it in his preparation. But props to Vargas. Hopefully, he can get his rematch with Timothy Bradley because he earned it. I mean, and he got something. He got something to bring to the table now, the WBO belt, and unless Bob Arum is serious about working with Al Heyman, and everybody can eat together. But like I said, props to Jesse Vargas on a great performance. Showing a little more pop at 147. Tall guy, so good fight. It was a good scrap, and Ali, I believe, would be back. He just got to, switch some things up, and
You
he'll
know
be
what?
good.
I'm gonna say this with Saddam Ali. Like you say, he still is a very talented fighter, and he still got a nice solid skill set. The only thing, like I say, what I noticed with Ali yesterday, Vargas took advantage of his mistakes. Like after he throws a punch, leaving your hand down, backing up with your head in the air like this. He took advantage of that. So he showcased last night that veterans mentality against a young guy who was hell. Ali went into this fight from what I was hearing from he was oh yeah I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm taking this boy to school, I'm stopping him. He was talking big, and I mean then you get in the fight and he was doing, like I said, he was doing okay early, but but like you say, even early Vargas was still getting to him and touching him. And it's like I think Vargas mentally broke him in this fight. Kind of a la like what Adrian Granados did to Amir Imam. It's like, but the difference is Imam, he dropped Granados early, and he got overconfident. Whereas in this case with Ali won the first round, but that first round was competitive. The second round was competitive, and Vargas took that one. But from then on, it's like he just reeled Ali in. And around the fifth round, I think Roy Jones has, if I'm not Roy
Bernard
Jones,
Hopkins.
I think yeah Hopkins. Hopkins said something like, "Yeah, well, Ali does have power, and this and that, and I know he can hurt Vargas." And it's like as soon as he said it, Vargas hit him and shook him up.
I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep with some parts of the fight. I had a long day yesterday, but and I watched
I
the
give
rest of
Vargas
it.
credit, man. I didn't expect him to do that. I give him credit. He
Yeah, I
deserved credit
did.
there. And I know I'm normally one of his biggest critics.
I'm
So
worse
I
than
give him
you.
credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I'm worse than you, but yeah, I like Vargas, man. I mean, he a good tough fighter, good little fighter, as Mayweather say, good little fighter. And I'm just joking. No, he a very good fighter. And yeah, he set stuff up, man. He one of them guys, over the history. We all got that guy that always does either gets lucky or manages to win, fights that people don't think he should. He might be that guy this era generation, just always there and wins the fights that he has to, and his name gonna always be relevant to somebody really beat him.
Because if you look at it, he ain't never really been outclassed. It is all them fights been close, but he ain't never been like damn, it ain't bad.
He was outclassed against Bradley at time at a lot of times in that fight, but Bradley fight stupid, so I
Man,
don't
he
count that fight.
hell, Omotoso was boxing circles around him too for a
Uh,
big piece of that fight.
I gotta rewatch that fight. It was a close fight. I thought Omotoso won that fight. I think, or
He
the
did.
not
I had him by at least about 2 rounds.
didn't Jesse knock him down though?
I think they knocked each other down.
Yeah, but I like to see a rematch just because shit, try to preserve the title for unless you're gonna get something big. But no, I mean I don't know. I think he lost that Josecito Lopez fight clearly. But it is what it is. He's almost undefeated. He has one loss, and he moves on to face whoever Bob Arum can
Yeah,
get for him.
Danny Garcia.
He'll beat Danny Garcia. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Danny Garcia is tough as he used to be in terms of not that his willingness to be tough. I just think that he hadn't really fought a guy who gonna really that's fresh that's gonna bring to him since Peterson, and that's been a fight or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean he fought Paulie and Guerrero the last two fights. That ain't gonna get it. I mean I don't know. His power might be better at 147 than it is at 140 maybe, but I don't think so. But we'll talk about Swift maybe later on the show, but we're gonna go into the main event where we had King Kong Luz Ortiz versus Tony break his wife hips. Thompson, man, he probably broke him last night still, but hey, he came in looking like he just left the dinner table and just was ready to go to the fight for real. I mean, it looked like he ate good too because he was too relaxed. You know how you gotta use the restroom. You can't really walk too fast
Right.
because he
Yeah.
looked like he was fighting the urge of just dropping in the middle of the ring. He's like, let me not go all out. But yeah, it was horrible. It was bad. I mean, he had his moments that I thought he was doing something. I think it was the third round. We both had said something about it. Smooth cat in the group message. He hit Ortiz with some nice lefts, I think, or rights.
He was. He was landing some nice little sneaky shots on him. The only thing what got me is, but like I say, I know he a vet and he is older, but another thing I caught is like he was sitting there mistakes that he normally don't make. He was making like I say, throwing a punch and then dropping your hand and standing straight up tall, and he was giving Ortiz them clean left hooks, straight lefts right over the top. It's like he was handing them to him.
Yeah, that shit was like he was getting hit and he was just going down like it just damn. It was funny how he go down because it was just like I know it hurt because Ortiz could punch, but when he go down, he's like, oh, fuck. Like he was taking a seat and somebody pulled the chair from up under him.
You're right.
Every time he go, he's like, he just yanked it up, and he was just like, he didn't want to get up that second knockdown. He thought about it. He was like, shit, get up
Right.
or just stay down here. He got up though, and I was like, man, get your ass out the ring, Thompson, man, because I done seen you in better shape. I mean, he was acting like he was fighting Vlad in that mode, like how he was just. I know you're old, but You could have put up a more effort than that. We really don't even know what Ortiz can really do when he faced with some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some adversity. But
Right.
he's still a beast, man. I still think he's capable of beating any heavyweight out there. But he's 36, but I don't think he's a young 36. Because
Right.
heavyweights mature later than any other guys. But Elton, what you think about that, man?
And it looked like Tony Thompson came straight from a barbecue. Look like he was on the grill. Shit, damn, I gotta be to the fighting too.
Yeah, like he forgot about the fight. He like he was getting
Ah,
another plate. They were like, damn, come on, man, you got to fight. All right, shit, wrap that up for me.
they was damn wrapping his hands on the way to the fight. You need it. But the fight was, I don't know, it actually lost my, when I damn seen Tony Thompson take off his robe, I said, oh yeah,
Put that thing back on.
yeah, it ain't no need, it ain't no need to watch this fight. This ain't gonna go past 6. I don't even know if he was really hurt doing them knockdowns, but damn, he was reserved to the fact of what was gonna happen. Yeah,
Man, he felt in like he was too full to get back up, or he was drunk. And you know how you fall, you drunk or you full, and you fall and you look back up, you think somebody's supposed to help you up, but you forget this is a fight. You're like, fuck, I gotta get up and get my ass up.
he was like, damn, I'm
The
waiting.
that first knockdown and the third one, both of them look. Now those ones that look like they hurt. The second one looked like he was like, you know what? Damn, man, that food that moved around a little bit. Let me let it digest for a hot second.
Yeah. He's like, oh, they ain't gonna let me wait. Yo, Mouse.
Yo.
Mouse has graced us with his presence. Thank you, Lord, because he definitely don't be at the CBT. No, I'm just joking. What's good, Mouse?
What's good, fellas?
Did you watch last night's HBO court?
I did it, man. I didn't get the chance to. I was taking care of some family stuff.
No, you didn't miss nothing. Well, you missed a good fight. Jesse,
Oh, I did see the Vargas fight, though.
what you think about that?
Man, I don't know, man. I was shocked. I didn't think he was gonna beat Ali like that.
Didn't nobody think he was gonna beat Ali, man.
Me either.
The way we picked, you think he was fighting Muhammad Ali? Shit, we was just all on board. Oh, shit. Never again.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know a lot of people back in Brooklyn is upset right now.
But you better be mad at Ali because he did it himself. Talking about he slipped on the water. He was slipping.
No. You know what's funny? He said, yeah, he hit me with a punch and it hurt. But the only reason why it hurt because it was water all over the ring. Man, I was crying laughing. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, nah, it hurt because he got down, like he sat down on that shot and he caught you when you weren't expecting it. Hey, but Mouse, what you think about what would you like to see Vargas and Ali both do next, man? I guess Mouse don't want to see him do. They discussed him last night. He don't want to see nothing. So we're gonna when he get back in the fold, we're gonna ask him again.
Honestly, I like to see Vargas. Shit, I can't think of like one single fight I like to see him in. Cause I got a couple of them I like to see him in. But hell, if Thurman's still hurt, hell, why not fight Porter?
Cause he gonna get that ass beat. And that's a fight he definitely will lose.
and for Saddam Ali, I mean, like I say, he look kind of small for welterweight to me.
Oh no, yeah, he do like him. Go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, he got a big ass head, man. I think he the weight need to go to the body instead of his head. Then he'd be alright. It's just
Right.
unproportionate.
Well, like I say, I like to see Ali if 147 is too big for him. Hell, try to go down to 140. Hell, him and Amir Imam can fight hell at 140.
Amir Mama fuck him up. I think that if he fights smart, I don't know, man, because he looked like if he was looking like that after Jesse Vargas was hitting him, and shit, if Amir Mom get attacking him like that, that motherfucker gonna be looking like he just got jumped by a gang of dudes. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's one thing. One thing Amon can do is punch.
What if Ali style kind of throw him off and he potentially knock him out?
I'm gonna call him on and be like, bro, it's time to retire. Because you fight because you not because you ain't good enough. Because I mean, if he didn't learn nothing from the last fight, man, I don't know what to tell him. I mean, it ain't like he is just a brawler. You know what I'm saying? He can punch, obviously, but he got the long reach, the good jab, the fast hands. He got to fight smarter than that if he want to sustain his career, prolong it,
I
and
agree.
be great. If not, then you're gonna be a young 24, 25-year-old Meldrick Taylor, getting beat down because you don't want to use your God-given ability. You just want to, you go off your power. But I like to see John Molina versus Vargas. I know that might be too big of a weight jump for Vargas for Molina, but Molina, man, hey, this fight with Matisse got me want to see some more, and I think that's a good winnable fight for Vargas.
But see, now if he fight Molina, he ain't gonna get no credit for that.
It don't matter. He beat him. I mean, he don't need no credit at this point. I mean, like he just need to act like his promoter. I don't care what nobody say. Bob Arum don't give a fuck. So I mean, it's just a voluntary defense. It's just some bid come open. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but that's a fun fight. Or maybe he'll fight Matisse. Matisse don't get nothing finalized, or sometime down the road, that'd be a good fight.
And you know what? I can say like this: even with Vargas being as resilient as he is, I think I would still pick Matisse to stop him.
Matisse overrated his head up. Well, most overrated fighter right now in boxing. And I've been had this stance because we way back when I picked Garcia to beat him, I never seen nothing special with Matisse. You remember that smooth cat because you was telling me, you was like, what you mean he overrated or basic? You was like he's adequate at movement and his boxing skills, but he been a letdown for real, man. He been a letdown, and I think that Vargas probably beats him. He quit against Postal, and I never thought that he would quit. If you didn't quit against John Molina or Garcia,
Didn't Postal break his eye socket or something?
man, didn't Edison Miranda break Arthur Ham's jaw?
Man, everybody ain't Arthur Abraham.
Well, shit. I'm just saying. That jaw hurt. I know the eye hurt too, but you can't open your mouth. I'd be more scared of that than anything.
You be more scared of your jaw being broke than your damn
eye. Man, he didn't break his eye, man. He ain't break his eye.
Part around your eye being broken.
Man, well, he didn't break his eye, man. He broke his
No, he did break his orbital bone. He did break his orbital bone.
He was gonna lose anyway.
His bone was broke.
No, he did break it. That's what they said after the fight. He got a broken orbital bone.
Man, I seen whatever that was that happened to Angulo. That's frightening.
Hell, his orbital bone got broke.
But it didn't look shit. Matisse's didn't look like Angulo's. You can barely tell anything was wrong with it.
Yeah, he said it was broke. So
yeah, the doctors ain't say it was broke. The doctor told me he was full of shit for that excuse to get out my damn site. That's what they told him. He quit, man. He quit. He overrated. All he can do is punch. I mean, for real, what big wins has he gotten?
Well, he got some big wins, but look, basically what we'll say is at the championship level,
he like Peyton Manning. He can't even be Peyton Manning. He like Jim Kelly. And so he can get there, but he can't win.
You know what the crazy part is? Now, what's that damn title fight he had? I think the one with Judah. I think he beat Judah.
He should have finished Judah.
He actually beat Alexander.
Right, he beat him too.
No, he beat Alexander. No.
Yes, he did.
He knocked him down, but he didn't beat him. I'll go rewatch that fight.
Alexander, my boy, but he was whooping on Devin.
You remember he three times. Now you got 3 times. Shit, now. That's the reason he hit 3 times, I think. No, that ain't. I don't know, man. Still, he should have knocked him out, but when you can't knock dudes out. Honestly, who did he knock out of top caliber other than Lamont Peterson?
Hell, he knocked Humberto Soto out?
Dallas.
Man, Humberto Soto was shot at that moment. I don't know. He found the youth after that fight.
He was not shot.
I mean, I thought he was shot going into that fight. I'll give him that. Okay, he knocked out Soto. But other than that, who? Mike Dallas Jr.?
Then Soto came back and won the world championship.
Okay, them the 2 guys then. Who? Other than that, who?
Yeah, he knocked out Jose too.
Man, for who?
You said what?
She want to give her prediction, man. Let her give her prediction. Elton, don't. CBT love the kids. You know, she like Mayweather. She like Roy Jones.
She said she's a fan of Smooth Cat.
You about to make her cry. She just in your face, Smooth Cat. No, I'm just joking. Nah, but no, nah, but man, he say overrated, man. He is.
You know what I say? I won't say he is somewhat overrated from the type of press he got. But I mean, I remember telling people he put me in the mind of his brother, but he has way more big wins than his brother. He did more than his brother, but yeah, he always reminded me of Walter.
I thought Walter. He got a big brother. He ain't got a little brother, don't he?
Yeah, I forget his name. No, Fabian is Madonna brother.
Oh well, shit, yeah. But anyway, man, we about to do something special since we were supposed to do it here. Mouse, you still there? I guess not. Well, we about to turn this. We got 30 minutes left. We're gonna do a collaborative Duck Duck Goose video. But yours truly, Carl Frampton, who decided he wanted to get wings and fly up to the featherweight division when he was ruled to or mandated to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux in his next fight. So we're gonna let Smooth Cat take that one since he feels Rigo is his guy, and we're gonna let him start the ether of Carl Frampton, and then it's just gonna trickle down from him to me to Elton. Don't go in, Smooth Cat.
Okay, look, my main thing with Frampton is this. Okay, like I was telling y'all, I was on Facebook on the McGuinn's gym page, which is one of the McGuinn brothers running. I'm not sure which one it is, but anyways, we were sitting there, we were going back and forth because my boy wrote the name Rigondeaux up there, and he got whoever was controlling the page got offended by it. So he was like, "Well, what are you putting his name on here for?" He was like, "Well, I'm putting his name on there because we want to see Frampton versus Rigondeaux." And he was like, "Yeah, well, Rigondeaux this and Rigondeaux that, but more than likely we're going to fight him. So what's the big issue?" And he said, and my boy said, he said, "Okay." He said, "If y'all fight him, then we don't have an issue. But when you don't fight him, then we'll have an issue." So the guy was like, "Yeah, okay." Whatever, he can move up and wait and fight Santa Cruz, and then he can move up and go beat Lomachenko. So I said to myself, and I asked, I said, well, why would he say something about fighting Lomachenko, and he don't want to fight Rigondeaux? So he want to avoid one pure boxer to fight another. So long story, basically my thing is this with Frampton. Okay, you already dug Rigondeaux for years. You already was avoiding him. This was your opportunity to potentially shut up all your doubters, because you gained a lot of fans by beating Quigg. He really did. He gained a good amount of fans because it was a very entertaining fight. But you come out and then you, I mean, sorry to say this, I'm not dissing the fighter, but you come out and bitch up and say you rather fight Shingo Wake instead of fighting Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Who was that?
Huh?
Who was Shingo Wake?
That's the mandatory challenger for the IBF. But anyway, so you rather fight Shingo Wake, who your trainer said is a more favorable fight for you. So basically, y'all coming out and saying that you don't think you can beat Guillermo Rigondeaux. My point is, if you don't believe you can fight, if you just come out and say, look, I think this guy beat me. He's a dangerous fight. We're concerned with his style and him making us look bad. If you come out and say that, then it'll be what it got to be. You got to respect it. But he pulled he like tried to pull a slick one. Oh well, I have to fight this guy. No, you don't have to fight that guy. It was mandated for you to defend the WBA title. The IBF title wasn't mandated just yet, unless it recently did get mandated. But so you study duck and rigging now. The thing is, if you're in the sport of boxing, you're supposed to be here to be great and to potentially etch your name in history. So you want to etch your name in history as a coward? Is that what you want? You want to be a coward?
I guess Carl Frampton wants.
He disgusts me, man. He pissed me off. I'm trying not to. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to be too disrespectful because I respect all fighters, but that was a bitch move by him.
It wouldn't be a duck goose if you weren't a little disrespectful. Well, since
Go
you
ahead.
don't want to do it, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. But Carl Frampton, I understand why you didn't want to fight. Why you don't want to fight Rigondeaux. Hell, you barely survived a fight with Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton pulled the Lamont Peterson. That's what he did. He pulled the Lamont Peterson. He started the fight late, but he still almost got you out there. So imagine if you fight Rigondeaux, he gonna kill you in probably less than 6 rounds. He's the superior fighter skill wise. Power, I don't know power. We don't know, but I think yeah, he has the better power. I mean, the pedigree is there. You know, slouch, but you're just not on his level. And I just think that if you're gonna make you shouldn't even never let it be known that you don't want to fight no fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if we all knew that. Hey, well, this fight with Frampton, I mean, with Quigg is gonna be your last fight at the weight division. You moving up, fine. We already knew your intentions, but you know damn well you got no intentions on moving up to 140 to 126 to really do anything. You just gonna do that now because you know Guillermo Rigondeaux is not trying to move up there, because he wants to finish business at 122 and he's a little undersized. So you rather fight Leo Santa Cruz who can knock you off because he's a pressure fighter and you obviously don't like pressure. You know what I'm saying? And you wanna like, who have he fought? He fought Kiko Martinez twice. You fought Quig, and you fought the guy in your state's debut fight before last. Got dropped twice. So who are you really? You know what I'm saying? Who are you really in the position other than you got some drawing power over there in the UK to say that Rigondeaux is not an attractable fight? Yeah, if you're gonna get your ass whooped, nobody attractable fight whether you making money or not because you still taking a L. I just don't. I mean, who's his promoter, Hennessy? Is it Hennessy or whatnot? Smooth Cat. We lost Smooth Cat. Hey, Elton, who is freaking Frampton's promoter?
I believe it's Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn. I thought Eddie Hearn was Scott Quigg's promoter. Smooth Cat. Who is Carl Frampton's promoter?
Uh,
Is it Hennessy?
I forgot the promoter name. I know his manager is one of the McGuins.
Well,
One of the
McGuinn.
guys who was just who I was telling y'all about earlier was all on Facebook arguing and debating, saying how Frampton is gonna beat everybody.
Man, my thing is put it like this: you need to fight the best, regardless. You think you're gonna win or lose. If you don't think you're gonna be able to win, then you don't need to be in this profession. You never let nobody know you're gonna lose the fight, or you're not confident in it. It don't matter what nobody say, because at the end of the day, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta get in the ring. You gotta perform. If you a real man, you're not gonna say okay. You admit it's gonna be an uphill battle or it's gonna be a tough fight, but to say like Billy Saunders, I need 50 years before I be ready to fight Golovkin. What? No, dude, no, man, that shit whack, man. Like I said, I don't respect a fighter that gonna come out and say, "Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna fight this guy because I don't think I can win." Come on, man. They done made it easy to win these titles for real. That's why these motherfuckers do it. They done made it easy to win these belts. Fight a lot of guys that's coming up 2 weight classes or old, ain't really seasoned or none of that, and you a titleist. He's the reason why he fought Kiko Martinez twice, and all the other shit. So, like I said, man, he a solid fighter, but he's really showing that he has no heart to face
He don't want to
Guillermo
challenge
Rigondeaux.
him.
Because he could beat Guillermo. I mean, everybody's beatable. I'm not saying he a better fighter, but I mean, if you get to throwing leather and connecting, I mean, anything is possible. And if you get him over there in the UK, I mean, it's corrupt in every sport, but you're gonna get a decision most likely, unless Rigo is just spectacular or the judges aren't biased. So I don't know, man. Like I said, he gave us a fight. I ain't gonna shit on him too much right now because he gave us a fight we all wanted to see. But he know he wrong for not trying to challenge himself to be the best. But that's his legacy. He got to go to bed and sleep at night knowing that he a coward and he don't want to be called all time great or respected because he fought the best. Elton, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, cause has he totally said he isn't gonna fight him? Cause I was reading the article where they was like he might fight the Japanese guy, but don't nobody want to fight a slick boxer cause you ain't gonna look good. So
But see, this is my main thing. Like when I hear fighters say, "Okay, his style is boring and it's not acceptable to the fans." If his style is boring, then you take the fight to him. You make him exciting. You make him have to fight, and you bring that out of him. Then, if you can't bring it out of him, then you need to find a new sport.
Exactly, man. It's just a bunch of it's just BS, man. For real, it gets to a point where if you ain't gonna what's the saying when if you're on the shitter and you ain't gonna shit, get the fuck up or
If you,
something like that.
don't get on the pot if you ain't gonna shit.
Yeah, get somebody that title that's gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to lose their title like right off the bat. But I mean, you get more respect and you learn something from it. I mean, if you lose, I mean, everybody's gonna lose. Everybody's not gonna be the ultimate great fighter that whatever, whether you was predicted to be that or not. I mean, so fight, make your money, get your respect, build your legacy, and go on about your business, man. Because you'll feel better for it. But if you're gonna be ducking and dodging, Rigo like you got like he a cop and whatever. It ain't no place for that in the sport for from anybody, anybody.
but a lot of them don't want to fight Rigondeaux because his damn counter left hander break your damn face.
But shit, but also though, you got to look at it though. Rigondeaux, as great as he is, I mean, he don't throw a lot of punches. So shit, if you smart enough, or shit might be your night because it's easier said than done. But if you is talented enough to be able to, notice that and to capitalize on him being able to counter his shit by avoiding his shots, you can easily. I'm not gonna say easily beat him, but if you on his level, you can easily beat him. But I mean, if you a guy that's close or just below his level, you can easily. I mean, you can win that fight. I mean, because you pressure him. Rico is a small dude. Let's be
Yeah,
real. He a small ass guy, but
but
he has ginormous skill set. But if he's not gonna throw punches and you throwing punches and you on your p's and q's, hell, if he throw 13 punches, you throw 15. The fight is yours. The round
yeah,
is
but
yours. I
how many
mean,
got?
the way he be fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, but motherfuckers, I wish I could fight Rigo. I fight him because shit, I ain't scared of no man. Hell, I'll get in the ring and mix it up because
Yo,
But Rigo slowed down from the Darnell fight. This is the perfect time to damn fight him. He ain't
I
fighting.
don't think he slowed down. I really don't think he slowed down. I think what it is with him, he is like he wants to sit back and he wants the other guy to come and be overly aggressive and to put himself out there so he can counter the hell out of him. That's what it is.
man. But honestly, Rigo old. Rigo only getting older. I
Right.
mean, and he killing this. I mean, dude, like we discussed, man. As bad as I feel for him not getting these fights, you got to go the Golovkin route. I mean, cause somebody want to fight you. And I mean, if he really making an honest effort to make these fights happen, and they just not,
Hell,
he's
wait a minute.
he's a fool for
Don't
sitting on the
Rigondeaux got to
sideline.
fight coming up?
Huh?
Don't Rigondeaux got to fight like either next week or something?
Oh, he might. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. It'd be.
Right. He get ready to fight soon.
But I'm saying he gonna have to fight like he just not turned pro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, to the point where he need to stay fresh. Who said who?
No.
Is that Mouse? Just you, Mouse?
what's up?
I said we talking about Frampton being scared of
No, yeah,
uh
I was gonna say to your comment that you said if you put the pressure on Virgo that you can beat him. But I mean, Rigo has like a lot. Like his boxing skills are like elite, bro. Like it's hard for you to put pressure on him when he's making you miss. I mean, that's what a lot of people said. I mean, I'm not comparing Rigo to Floyd, but I mean, that's what a lot of people said about beating Floyd. If you put the pressure on him, you can beat him easily. And once they got in that ring, it was. I mean, we all thought. Well, a lot of people thought Donaire was gonna put pressure on Rigo, and Rigo took that pressure away from him. So.
But to yeah, I agree with you. You're definitely right. But all great defensive fighters are vulnerable still. We seen Floyd get. We're not gonna make this about Floyd, but we seen Floyd get hurt by Shane Mosley twice in the second round or first round, whichever round it was. We seen him get roughed up by Cotto. We seen him get touched up by Pacquiao, whether it was 38 or not. I mean, when he got hurt by Cotto or roughed up by Cotto and hurt by Mosley, he was still, at the ultimate high peak. So 12 rounds, you're not gonna be flawless. 12 rounds, you're gonna have mental lapses. You're gonna see the finish line. You're gonna, take your foot off the gas pedal. But no, don't knock down Rigondeaux late in that fight. So I mean, you just gotta go all out for it, man. If you're gonna lose, go out trying to lose. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be in there staring at each other, waiting for somebody. Glad he ain't hitting you. You know what I'm saying? And him being glad you're not hitting him.
Now also,
with that Donaire fight, he sat there because Donaire originally came out and he was very aggressive early. But what happened was Rigondeaux showed him that I can hurt you.
Oh yeah, he came out with the bad intentions. He was trying to break some. He was, like Elton said, he was trying to break his face in.
Yeah, but
he hurt him early in that fight.
Rigondeaux caught him with a few good with them left hooks. I mean, them straight lefts, and he changed Donaire's whole game plan.
That's what I'm saying. Like Rigo does have some power at his weight. You know what I mean? It's not like yeah, if you want to call it boring, you call it boring. But I mean, he does have like at least more than half of his wins by knockout.
I think he should have more by knockout, but I mean that's him. I mean, like Rigo also got to. I mean, like I said, he need to try to take a page out of Golovkin's book and stay active because he older than Golovkin. I mean, he got way more amateur fights, I believe, than Golovkin or whatever it may be.
Yeah, maybe but a lot of the thing has to do with the fact of the weight classes. I mean, it's easier to stay active at 160 against nobodies than it is at 122 against nobodies.
But I mean, he got to go up. I mean, you got to make sacrifices. If you're not that guy in the sport, you're gonna have to make sacrifices at one point or another if you want to be. I mean, because I'm pretty sure Vasil Lomachenko will gladly face Rigondeaux at 126.
Oh yeah, we need that fight.
I mean, my thing is with y'all. Listen, this is my thing right here. Okay, let me make my stance clear. If you guys like Golovkin, Rigondeaux, the Mayweathers, the Wards, the Darrells, the guys that we identify as special talents that has that ability, it ain't no reason why, whether it might be wrong or not. It ain't no reason why you shouldn't be willing to compromise to go up a weight. Or maybe meet in the middle because we look at y'all at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? I can see if I was asking Hank Lundy to do this. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Lundy, but you know what I'm saying. If we asking guys that we know, it's just gonna get whitewashed to just do crazy ass things and not ask these great fighters to do it. I mean, we holding the wrong type of guys, to the standard of excellence. You know what I'm saying? Back then we expected, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, he went up because these guys are all time great fighters. So I
but Hagler never moved up, and he's an all-time fighter.
Well, Hagler is a different. Hagler, Hagler is an exception. You know what I'm saying? He did his in his division. He had to really grind to do his. So I give him a pass for that because he had to really work for that title he got, and when he got it, he fought pretty much everybody. So I'm not even gonna go. But I see your point. But Rigondeaux to jump up 4 pounds with his skill set, it shouldn't be a problem. I know he's small, but we done seen smaller guys beat up on the bigger guys before, relatively easy.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Lomachenko mentioned. I promise you, I think Rigondeaux's style. Well, I think he would give Lomachenko hell. I really believe.
No, sir. I think Lomachenko beats Rigo.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. Lomachenko got some good feet, man. Lomachenko got some real good feet.
Lomachenko got I think his speed and his power can outpoint Rigondeaux.
I think Rigo can hurt Lomachenko. I think he's faster and he's smarter.
I don't know.
Hey, if Lomachenko don't step it up, I got a video for him coming too, because he's acting like a real sucker right now. If he don't, that fight with Walters don't
He
get
fight
made.
me Walter, so I can't tell you
Well,
nothing
but
about
I don't believe in it until they sign the seal and deliver, because we know a lot of fights have been agreed on. You
it.
know, for
Right.
Hey,
you know what I'm
whatever
saying.
whatever happened to Zhu Shimon?
Who?
He
Is that
now
He actually got better though. He actually got better as a fighter though. I ain't gonna. He got better.
man?
He got a little better.
I don't think he got better. I just think it's the competition he was facing.
Exactly.
Well, like I said, if Lomachenko don't fight Walters next to somebody in the top 10, I got a video for you. You ain't gonna like it, but you understand it. Somebody translate it for you. 'Cause you know what it is. But I don't know, man. Like shit, I just think great fighters should just set the standard of showing excellence throughout their career. I
I
mean,
agree.
because I mean that's what these guys look up to you for. I mean,
Yeah, but the
if
thing
you
is, these guys are being given they're being given belts too easily, so that great fighter mentality is wiped off. I'm talking about just what we were talking about Hagler. I mean, Hagler had to work his ass off for that middleweight belt. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
and then these guys now. I mean, who did Carl Frampton fight for that belt? I mean,
man, I don't know. All I know is he fought Quig and Kinko Martinez twice. That's the only names I know off his resume. Maybe that's a shame on me, but that's all I know.
yeah, I mean, and it's like you get these guys, they're not hungry, bro. You can't have great fighters when there's no hunger.
Well, maybe the talent. I don't know. These guys been blessed with the talent, but not the right mindset. I
Yep.
mean, some because it ain't no way. Damn, you made me lose my. I had a good ass. I was about to say something good too, Miguel. You threw me off for a minute, but like I said, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to look up to these fighters because you're gonna get hit regardless. Because a lot of people get it confused. Ain't no fighter scared. Well, there's some that's scared, but majority of the fighters not scary. But if there's some fighters out there that's scared, you need to listen. You're gonna get hit whether you facing a lesser guy or a top notch guy. I mean, you still risking your life, so you might as well go and risk it. You know, fucking making big money and facing the best guys, leaving something for your family behind. I mean, if that's how you're gonna look at it, because I mean, this sport is not easy, it's not safe. So don't let Mayweather and these great defensive fighters fool you. You know, they've been touched up quite a few. It's evident with how Floyd is slowed down and his speech. You know what I'm saying, and how he talks. So just because he undefeated don't mean he didn't take them
Yeah,
ass
but why?
whoopings.
Why does everybody refer like a lot of people say it's because of Floyd that the fighters feel a certain way, but I mean Floyd,
No, I
it's
didn't
not
say
like
him.
I mean Floyd fought tough guys coming up. It's not like he was handed anything. I mean
No, that's all.
people forget that Floyd did have, you know what I mean?
No, we both. You know, y'all done heard me say plenty of times. Floyd got Mike Smoothcat can back me up on this. I just said because I compared Danny Garcia with it. Once they got to a certain level of, they felt like, damn, I didn't challenge myself enough. They it went way down. And I've been consistent with that. Floyd Mayweather fought a who's who of list of guys early in his career. He wouldn't say no to nobody. But then once he got that big mega fight
Yep.
with whoever it was, he's like, you know what? It comes that I don't want to do it right now. And you know what I'm
The
saying?
pick and choose.
And it's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that's what they see now, Mouse. But I mean, they not gonna see
Yeah.
that. They don't see that now. People that's a little younger or closer in age with Floyd, they see that he fought everybody. But now you see, all they see is freaking Floyd making big money. So they just think Floyd. They don't really count the first whatever fights before he's a millionaire. They just count the guy he fight now. That's all they really focus on. They don't know that he fought in Kentucky or wherever, Connecticut, Boston, and all that shit. They don't know how, he had it. So that's all they see. It's like rappers, fans of music nowadays. You don't know legends of your past. You just know what you know. And I mean, until they really study their history if Floyd is your favorite fighter, you should know every fighter he's fought If not, then he ain't your favorite fighter. You just a fraud fan, pretty much. If Manny Pacquiao your favorite fighter, you should know pretty much everybody he's fought and what he had to do to get to where he's at now. That ain't no excuse no more. Floyd is not no excuse. He's not the reason
That's what
people
I'm
ducking
saying. Like a
people.
lot of these fighters now, they want to sit here and make that Floyd money off of one fight and think that it's. I mean, Floyd paved his way before he actually got to be able to make them calls.
Yeah,
I
he'll
mean, I
talk
don't
about
even
it.
know
You know what I'm saying?
why do we even why does it even become Floyd? Because I mean, wasn't Oscar De La Hoya the first guy to break away from his promoter?
Yeah.
Man, hater gonna hate, man. Floyd paved the way. Oscar paved the way. Muhammad Ali paved the way. Look at these guys, man. I mean, don't let the flashiness fool you. That's what I guess this is Floyd because he flashes his money. He's flamboyant. He talks. But look at the effect on a 49 fight career, 18 plus years. You can see his speech. Look at Muhammad Ali. It's sad. He got Parkinson's. Look at Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, in
Yeah.
all his battles. So I mean, they great fighters. You respect them. You love them. But I mean, they all pay the price, man. And I mean, you're not gonna be the same person once you get hit for a living. That's pretty much football players, MMA fighters or boxers or hockey
But
players.
do you feel that that's affecting the sport? Because I mean, now everything's about not being in that. Yeah, I mean, like nobody wants to end up like Muhammad Ali, and I get it. I mean, personally, I get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of guys are not taking risks because they don't want to. I
The
mean,
world at least
boxing
was
is
good for certain
the
fighters.
hurt business. This is
Well,
the hurt business. Joe Frazier said boxing will only take you um two places: fame and to the Undertaker.
Yep.
you're gonna go to the Undertaker anyway. So I mean, shit.
You
I mean,
know,
I'm not saying throw your life away. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not saying that. But I mean, if you're scared to get hit, then either don't fight or try to learn or try to become the best defensive fighter you can. I mean, simple as that. I mean, we make decisions because that's what we want to do. And like I said, all these fighters has paid a price. Whether you undefeated at 49-0 or you 39-6, making millions of dollars like Oscar De La Hoya or whatever his final record was. I mean, we not the same. And hell, to a lesser degree, we didn't all play contact sports. I'm pretty sure if you played a good number of fucking years, we kind of, not all, we not bad off like boxers or football players, but I mean, we not the same. And hell, LTU was in the military, so seeing what you seen affect you. So I mean, it's just all how you deal with it, man. So it's just how you deal with it. It is what it is, man. Shit, I don't know. I ain't no
I
professional
think
fighter.
no disrespect to the United Kingdom, but I think man, half of them fighters need to come over and fight outside of there to really test. Because it seems like a lot of them guys don't ever want to step outside. That's why they never want to step up and fight the top guys.
Man, it's everywhere. It's the UK, the United States, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just
USA too.
yeah, the fans fickle over here in the states. Like I said, man, it's up to each individual guy and girl that's boxing that want to be great. It's not Floyd's fault. It's not you aspire to make the money that these guys make, but you don't aspire to follow everything that they do because guys playing for them is different from what it's playing for you is. I mean, and simple as that. I mean, everybody don't have the same path to greatness or will be great in this sport. So make your money, invest your money and fight these guys and call it a day, man. You ain't gotta. I mean, cause you doing more harm. You just wasting your time, man. For real, you know. Mm, Go play football or somewhere where you can get that big old contract and tear your ACL up and be like Sam Bradford, tear your ACL up twice and sign a contract for 36 million guaranteed.
So what for real?
Shit, man, I do that. I mean, I don't want to tear my ACL, but if I can get 36 million guaranteed, hell, shit, show me the water on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to cut this thing
Yeah.
short.
Did y'all did you get to see the Ortiz versus Thompson fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thompson looked like he came from a buffet, man. He was full, he couldn't move, man. And
You seen Ortiz tested positive for steroids again?
again, you lying? Stop
Really?
that. You lying, man. Look, chill out.
I'm serious. It was on ESPN.
Oh no, I got to. Oh fuck. I'm
Wait,
on the
wait.
phone.
King Kong tested positive yesterday?
I'm pretty sure. I seen it on ESPN.
No, so
Ah,
no, I don't see it on here.
I
I don't see it on boxing
did.
scene. I see Sugar Ray Leonard being stalked and threatened to get killed or something. You said.
I'm gonna
See,
try to find it.
you must be talking about. Oh,
Oh no, man. I think that dude is still on steroids, though, man. He did Tony the Tiger.
hey man, I gotta get ready to go watch my show. I know I'm a nerd. I gotta go watch the Walking Dead. Hold on.
fellas, do y'all want to continue on, or do y'all want to end it here? Because
It
we
can
know.
stay live. It can stay live, but I have to come back in an hour. Well,
I'm about to eat.
uh,
Shit, I'm about to eat.
well, this is hey. Until next time, y'all. Hey, it's Elton Mayweather, Smooth Cat, Mighty Mouse, Big Cool. I'm out of here. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Peace.